up this morning. Got me feeling brand new, like I know what to do. Got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back. 'Cause the whole
My name is Nardia, and I am in Northwest Ohio, Zone 6B. Today, I want to do a garden tour. I started doing garden tours years ago, but then, you know, I disappeared from YouTube for about 2, almost 3 years when I needed a mental break, and now I'm trying to catch back up. So I want to start doing garden tours again, especially because I am just developing my garden. I recently moved here to Ohio. Not recently, it's been about 3 years now. No, it's going to be 4 years. It's going to be 4 years in August. But I moved from... The camera just dropped. It said I'm tired. But raise you back up. Sorry about that. Why does the camera keep... You know what? It wants to stay like that. I'm gonna let it be. I recently moved here from New York City in 2021 to Ohio, and I've just been slowly developing my garden, and I need to show the progress because I've just changed it a lot. So we're gonna kick off this garden season with a garden tour, and my goal is to continuously do garden tours at least once a month just to show you the process, because I love gardening. I'm a garden girly. It's my thing. And being that in New York City, my garden space was like this big compared to what I have now. I don't have acres. I still live in a very suburban area of Ohio, like in the town area they call it. This is Ohio town, not New York City town. So it's still town-like, but the garden space that I have now is much bigger than what I had in New York. Not acres, but I think I'm on like 1/4 of an acre. Yeah, I think I'm everything in total is about 1/4 of an acre, and that's a lot compared to this much that I had in New York. Anyway, let's get going with the garden tour. For this video, it's going to be a complete garden tour of my flower beds and my raised garden beds. But going forward, I will focus my gardening videos mostly on my raised garden beds, of me growing the things that I eat, fruits, vegetables, all the delicious hand-grown, homegrown things. That will be mostly the focus of my videos going forward. But I still want to document everything at least once a month. We're going to start in my front yard. And if you guys don't know the front yard of my house, I live on a main street, so it does get quite noisy with the cars that are passing by. So I might do a voiceover. I might play music. It's just going to be a quick run through. Real quick. Just a real quick pull up, run through the front yard. Because, like I said, it's noisy and you might not hear me if I speak. Look at me. Look at the rabbits. Look at the rabbits. They're just eating my stuff. Look at them, they're eating the hostas like they live here. Rabbits, what are you doing? Stop eating the hostas. Eat the weeds. Another thing is, my garden is, what else? I was going to say something else, and Bunny Rabbit got me. Anyway. Let's just start this garden tour. Whatever else I got to say, I'll say it at the end. Let's just go to the front yard and start the garden tour. Okay, you guys, this is the front garden. I have my tulips that were in the front. The tulips are now basically gone. And we have these coming out now. I forgot the name of them, but this is what's next. Roses, hydrangeas. That is a juniper right there. So even though the tulips are done, the azaleas are showing out. And then this is the side yard that divides my neighbor and I. Down here it's all new. I planted all this recently, either last year or the year before. We have a hydrangea, a blush and bride. This blooms white flowers. We have a peony. I'm not sure what color this is, but I planted all these either from buying the starts or actually in my area, my community, the neighbors, we have a Facebook group, a gardening group, and we're always sharing. So when they divide their plants, we share. This is another hydrangea. This is the original one. It's coming up. This is a peony that's getting ready to come up. And the last thing I have back here is my lilac. Oh my goodness, my lilac tree. I just planted this one last year. I got it on clearance. And I got it at clearance at Lowe's last year, and it's just beautiful. And it smells amazing. Okay, now going back around. Wrap it around. Like I said, the azalea, we have white azalea and a bright pink azalea. And the irises is what's next. So back here, all along the back of the house, we have irises, and they're getting ready. They're getting ready to bloom. I believe they're all like a purple color. So the irises are getting ready to show out next. Then we have an echinacea plant right there. Hydrangeas in the back, that's a limelight. The front garden bed, I do take the tulips out and I plant up the front with annuals, this front strip right here, once the tulips are gone. There we go. This is my other side garden bed. Once again, I have the irises that are about to come out, hydrangeas, roses, echinacea, and I also have a peony. This is Sarah Bernhardt. It's getting ready to open. And over here we have hydrangea. This is the original again. Beautiful. A summer crush hydrangea. I'm not sure if this is a azalea or a rhododendron. Let's see. This is another azalea. This is the Elsie Lee hydrangea azalea. Beautiful light pink blooms. This is another lilac tree. This is Miss Kim, and this is the second year where I don't see it budding up, and I don't know why this lilac is not budding. Like, we do have some buds like right there, but girl, Miss Kim, I need you to do your thing. Okay, now let's head to the backyard. Let me give you a quick overview of the backyard. It's essentially a square, y'all, a square. It goes like that. The shed, the back garden bed, which you guys will see, it's brand new. I'm starting to develop that one. It was all grass back there. And then we have over there to the left, which was all grass as well. That's the vegetable and the food area, vegetable garden bed. And then we come back to this side, more flowers, and then back to here where I am. So it's basically one big square. Let's start over here since we're here. We have clematis, hostas. This is another peony. Not sure what color it is. Those are all the weeds back there. A butterfly bush coming back. Look at the irises. The irises are no joke. They are coming this year. They're coming this year, you guys. And I have another azalea. Over here, this entire strip right here was all grass just like this. Don't laugh at my grass. My grass is horrible. Y'all, my grass is atrocious, but it's a work in progress. And what I did was I put cardboard down. You'll see in some places, you can still see the cardboard. I put cardboard down and mulch, and progressively I am planting in it to develop it. So this was all grass all the way down. Down there was all grass and weeds as well, and that was all grass. This was the only garden bed that was back here. So have a little patience with me, because as you guys can see, it's a lot of empty spots, but we're getting there. We have a lot of black-eyed Susans or Rudbeckias that are coming back. Yarrow. This is a, what's that tree called? Y'all know what it is. Rose of Sharon that I've put back there. This is my bird feeder that needs to have some bird food in it. We planted in that. We have a lot of things coming up that, give it time, it will come up. What is this? This is a bluebeard grand blue. Whole bunch of weeds. But the irises, down here we have hostas. Hopefully this comes back. This is some kind of coreopsis. It looks dead, but I think you guys, it's coming back. I see some new growth. I think it's coming back. Hosta, another coreopsis on this side. This is the wine and roses Weigelia. It's coming out with the dark red foliage, the dark red blooms. That's a burning bush back there. More irises. We have a whole big empty spot right here. That is a hydrangea. One of my favorite hostas. I don't know the name of this one, but as you guys can see, the bunny rabbits have been eating her down. Okay, the rabbits have been eating her down, but still, when she opens, she's really big, and the color is just everything. Everything, I tell you, everything. She just, it's a grand. This is like a entrance. This is like the showstopper right here. Beautiful. I have some things that I have covered from the rabbits. Forgot what they are, but I think those are more hostas that I have to cover until they get bigger. Bald spots with weeds. In here I planted some carrots and they're coming up lovely. I put these covers over it because the squirrels like to dig in my pots whenever I put fresh dirt in there, so that's what that is. And then more cute garden decor. This is another hosta that I planted that I'm trying to protect. As you can see, more, what I sent me a name again? We have enough of them, you know. Hydrangea. I think this is like a purple color. And I know what this is called. I know. I have a few of them, I know. My gosh. But as you can see the cardboard here as well that I used to cover, and it's still showing. It looks kind of hood, it looks kind of bad, but it's the progress. Think about this in the future. Think about the future of it. I'm willing to sacrifice the looks now for the future benefits. And this is the entire back row. Now we're gonna swing over past the shed to this side. This side here is the far back all the way down. Once again, this was all grass and weed, and I've turned it into a garden bed. I put cardboard down and I just use rocks, once again, from my neighborhood because somebody was giving them away. And I just, you can see, outlined a path that goes all the way down to the other side. And you can still see the cardboard. We're getting there. But this is a big sized garden space. So in all the blue bins, I have blueberries. I recorded a video when I was repotting my blueberries, but blueberry, and a blueberry. And in between all of that, we have a lot of things that I can't remember what they are, but not sure. But give me time. As they bloom and flower, I will remember. And a lot of these plants that I'm using to fill up these brand new garden beds, you guys, I am buying them at the end of the season when they go on clearance from like Lowe's and stuff, because this costs money. So I wait until like October, September, October, November-ish when things are going on clearance, and then I buy and I fill in the garden beds. So a lot of things that you see in here are clearance plants from last year. The weeds, now those are free $99. Don't want them, but they keep coming back. This part right here is empty for now because I'm not sure what to grow in it yet. So it's just empty. But by the next few weeks, something will be in it and it will be filled. Got yarrow right there. We have my apple tree. This is a gala apple tree. She was flowering earlier. I don't know if I'll get apples this year. I hope I do. We have 2 apple trees. Another one is down there. I'll show it to you guys later. But this is the gala apple. We got St. Joseph's wort. Have a butterfly bush back there. It looks dead, but the base of it is coming back. We got a weed right next to it. Got some more things. We got hydrangeas. There's basically nothing in this front area here, so I have plenty of planting space. And all of these are daylilies. I'm trying to get rid of as many as I can because over here it's filled with daylilies and it's just too much. Where you see these, I'm not sure if you can see, but there are sticks just pointing up. Those are things that I recently planted. And because they're either tubers or bulbs and I can't tell what they are yet and I don't want to replant in that spot, I put sticks down to remind myself that there is something there. Don't plant anything there, just give it time for them to branch up. We have a autumn joy sedum here. We have another sedum there, a rose bush back there with the weeds. We have a sand cherry right here. This is my peach tree. I don't know if I'll get peaches this year, but this is a peach tree. It is a Florida King peach tree. Bird feeder, hostas, more sedum right here. The blueberry, like I said. In the back there we have, what do we have? Rose of Sharon tree. I have to cover this because see, something is growing and the bunnies are eating it. It's alright. I'm going to Dollar Tree and get more of those baskets. Don't you worry, bunny rabbits. Where is it? There's a bunny rabbits that, watch when I see them later. And we got plants growing. A lot of these, like I said, I don't know the name of all of them because a lot of them were gifted from neighbors. What is that? What kind of poop is that? Which animal is pooping in the garden? Oh my, this is what I don't understand. I have no pets. I have no pets, but there's animal poop back here. Why? I don't know. Why? And that can't be from a cat, because that's too, well, I don't know what cat poops look like, but my gosh. I hate that for me. I hate that for me. This is bunny rabbit damage, just eating up. All of my tulips that were back here, eaten. Look at that. All of them eaten. The bunny rabbits, just eating them. Just eating everything. Another blueberry. That is a forsythia back there that I have to get in the ground. This is a hydrangea. This is the other apple tree that I was telling you guys about. It didn't bloom. I'm sorry, it didn't flower. It's still alive. It's not dead. But it just didn't flower. This is a Honeycrisp apple. I don't know. We'll see. We do have one tulip that is survived. I guess the bunny rabbits didn't get to this one. Gorgeous. Long live you, mama. Long live you. Butterfly bush right here. That will be coming back. Lots of things that are coming back. Yeah. There's a lot of cardboard over here. And I know it doesn't look like much. I know. It looks a hot mess. It looks weird. But I'm just envisioning the future when everything starts blooming, when I really fill it in. This is progress. This is work. This is time. This is patience. This is inspiration. This is just dreaming. This is hoping. It's a lot of things. But I am loving the process. I'm loving just taking my time selecting the right plants that I want for back here. I am enjoying this. Enjoying this. So it might not look like much now. Give me time. We're going to show out. Just give me time. So right here is the end of this back area right here. That's the end of it right here. So we just did that. And now we're going to do the vegetable garden bed, which is on this side. These are my raised beds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 garden beds in total. Not much in them now because we didn't plant out much yet. It's still kind of early here for us in zone 6B, so they're still empty. By the end of this month, actually, they should all be planted out. This first one here, empty. This one here in the back is filled with sweet corn. I just planted that out yesterday. I put these covers over it again because the squirrels. Hold up, I forgot these. This bush right here is a thornless blackberry. That is another blackberry, and that one right there in the corner is a strawberry shortcake raspberry. Okay, now we get to this. Empty and filled with sweet corn that is covered because the squirrels. So once the corn starts to grow, then I will remove the covers. 2 of my mini compost bin, I just throw things in there and turn it, just a compost bin. In this first bed here, we have just some onions in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4 onions. Not many. And 2 tomatoes. They're not planted in yet. I recently got them on clearance in Aldi for like, I think $2. So I just have them out here until I plant them in. But the rest of the bed is empty. Moving on to the next bed. Before we get to the next bed, this has potatoes. This has red Northland potatoes, and they're coming up. I have to add more soil to hill them up. I'm waiting for more of the leaves to pop up. Back there in that black pot is more potatoes as well. Right in front of the second bed, I have more tulips that the bunny rabbits couldn't get to because they're in pots, so the bunny rabbits could not get to these. But just for now, I have some more onions. I have some, I think, cauliflower and broccoli in just these 2 rows. The rest of it back there is empty. Moving on to this pot right here, has a lot of chamomile. I think I'm going to take some out and put them in another pot just to have more chamomile. Back here, this bed is empty for the most part. I had some extra broccoli starts. I just threw them in here, but they might not stay because the plan is to have this all filled with callaloo. I'm Jamaican, so callaloo is big for us. Callaloo is like a spinach for us. It's like a leafy green, so it's gonna be all filled with callaloo back here. But in front of that is my strawberry bed, which I have to work on. Strawberries are popping through, but the soil is just too wet for me. And I see like some little bugs are flying around. So I'm going to have to take out all the strawberry starts and put new soil and put it back in. But this is the strawberry bed. This one is growing, it's flourishing. Here comes the sun. And we have this water fountain that I have to get up and running. And back there, there's a black pot, potatoes. In this next one, we have, once again, the same thing. More onions, because that's what I could have planted out already, right here in the front. And I believe these are cabbage. Let me see what I have here. Broccoli. So broccoli plants. They might stay here, they might not, because I did order a green stalk. And when it comes, I might put some of these leafy greens in them. But for the most part, the rest of it, empty. Up here, we have more potatoes. This is Yukon Gold, which I will be hilling up, as well as in that black pot back there, Yukon Gold potatoes. In this next front garden bed, this one is filled with brassicas. So we have a mixture of broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, different varieties of lettuce. We have spinach, and we have on the back trellis right here, we have sweet peas about to start coming up. Spinach, lettuce, cabbage, and something is eating them, so I have to take care of that. But it's just been raining here for the past few days, like raining for a whole week nonstop, so I haven't been able to get out here. But today, you guys, trust and believe, today it will happen. Or this week. If not today, then by this week. My angel baby. Bless this garden. Bless this garden, homegirl. Bless this garden. And in my last bed, same thing, brassicas. This, the rabbits can have this. This was just a test because I had so many starts left over from what I started from seed. I just threw the rest in here. So it's a mixture of cabbage, lettuce, different things. The bunny rabbits can have a field day with this. This will be pulled out soon anyway for things that I really want to plant. And this is the end of the vegetable garden bed. And as you can see over here on the table, I have a lot of things to plant out, and I have more that I will be starting from seed as well. All the way back here, before we start over down here, we have plants will be going in this. We have a climbing rose bush, not sure what color it is, but a climbing rose. AC unit, because we needs that. And I have a big lavender bush that I planted about 2 years ago that just keeps coming back and giving and giving. All right, let's start on this side, and then we're done. Down this side, we have a big Miss Kim lilac. Last year, she did not bud, and I did not get any lilac blooms from her. But this year, I see. The first year I bought her, yes, I got lilac blooms, and it smelled amazing back here. The second year, nothing. This is her third year. So Miss Kim, show me what you got. She's doing some buds. Miss Kim, show me what you got. It was a lot more the first year. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but Miss Kim, you got to show out this year. We have a lot of little Rebecca's coming up where I have sticks, once again, things that I planted, and I have to remember that something is there. The irises are getting ready, you guys. The irises are getting ready. You get ready, Iris. I forgot what these are. I have a few of them. What are they called again? Dark Night Coreopsis. I have 2 of them here. Have some roses there. Another little peony right there in the corner trying to come out. Roses. This little mound right here is a salvia. This area right here is empty. In the pots, I had tulips, but I don't know what's going on with these tulips. So I sprinkled some baby's breath inside, and let's see if it comes up for the summer. Then the back door. Once again, I had tulips, but nothing really came out. So I just sprinkled some baby's breath inside. Down this stretch here, we have rose, and this is an Italian ice rose bush. Very small and compact, but beautiful blooms when I tell y'all. Beautiful. This whole front area here is empty for now. I plan on putting a lot of annuals in this front area, as well as any spots that I'm missing over here. We'll get a lot of annuals as well. I have another rose bush back here, pink one. And then right here we have another peony. Not sure of the color because, you know, the neighborhood shares plants. I think this is probably like a dark burgundy-ish color, but we will see. We have something that's dead. Another rose bush back here that's trying to make it. It's a peach lemonade rose. It looks like that. It's supposed to look like that. It's like pink and yellow and white together. First year, beautiful. Second year, not so much. This year, she is struggling. Still got more iris that's about to pop. Come on, Iris. Unless you can see the color. About to pop. In the rain boots, I planted forget-me-not seeds, so we're waiting for those to come up. In this here, I planted some ranunculus about a day or 2 ago, so I don't think this is it. If that's it, that's kind of fast. I'm gonna leave it, but that was kind of quick. But some ranunculus. This one is empty. I think I might put some of the chamomile in this one. I'm not sure yet, but that's empty. And that one is empty. I have to drill a hole in the bottom of that one. Then we have a peony bush. Like again, I don't know what color I know because, you know, I don't know, but we'll see when it does bloom. I don't think I'm going to have any blooms this year because I just planted it last year. Maybe next year. Have my hose reel from Giraffe Tools. I have a video, you guys, where I showed you guys how I set this up. Absolutely love it. We have more roses in the back. Another unknown peony because, okay, you guys get the picture. Some echinacea back here. And 2 more coreopsis right here. And also my iris is right there. Lots of things here in the front that is empty and some things that are unidentified. But until I know that they're not weeds, I'm not pulling them yet because I want to make sure that they're not weeds. All this grass though, weeds for sure. I'm trying to get rid of this, but yeah. Oh no. Oh no, the rain beat down this plant. Lupin or lupine. Oh, come on, Lupin, you could do it. You can do it. Shoot. All right, it's all right. Little lime hydrangea. Hey, I think cat's pajama right here. Nepeta. You have a bloomstruck hydrangea right there in the back. This is not what I want. This is a weed. Get out of here. Another hydrangea. I forgot the name of it, but it's another big leaf hydrangea in the front. We have some coreopsis coming in the front here. A rose bush behind it. And behind that we have more peonies that I don't know the name of. And in here, potatoes that I have to cover from the animals. But the potatoes are coming up fast because I planted these less than a week ago. They're coming up fast. So I have to put more soil in them to heal it up. Behind it, I have to stake this. But this is another clematis right here that I have to stake up. Hopefully by today I'll get a chance to. And that's it. We're back to here. That is it, you guys. That is the extent of my garden currently in spring, May of 2025. As you guys can see, a lot of the things, especially the backyard, is a work in progress. When I first moved here, I focused a lot on the front yard, so I think that is up and, you know, where I want it to be. Also, I forgot in the front yard, you guys saw like this hose thing in the garden. That hose thing was is my watering system, my irrigation system. The cheapest and, well, the easiest one that I could find. Is not a drip irrigation. You know what? The video is right here. If you want to learn about the little irrigation hose thing that I have in my garden in the front, I'll leave the video here for you guys. But that's what that was. I know it looks kind of tacky in a way, but when everything grows around it, I think it should be fine. So that's what that was, just in case you're interested. I did an entire video. If you don't know anything about doing drip irrigation or irrigation, that's for you, because it was just simple. Just put it down and stick it in the ground and you're done. Turn it on and the water just waters the plants for you. It's like a sprinkler. It's a sprinkler hose irrigation system kind of thing. Anyway, when I first moved here, I focused mainly on the front yard and the side yards because that's what people see the most. So I think those are good. The backyard is a work in progress. A lot of the backyard was just all grass and weed, especially the corners, and I've progressively over the years developed them. Like I said, I didn't always document because for the last 2 years, as you guys can know from my video that I did when I first came back this year, I was going through my divorce, so I didn't want to document anything. But during that divorce period, you guys, I was in the garden. The garden was my saving grace. When I was stressed, when I was crying, when anything was happening, I would be out here just planting and digging and just envisioning, just to get my mind off things. So the garden is what really helps me get through that. I have a lot of love for this garden. A lot of love. You guys can hear it. I have a lot of love. Whew, because a lot of things was released in this garden. With all that said, we're not going to dwell on that. That's why I want to document the process now. I wish I had documented it when it was in this raw stage when I was doing it, but that wasn't my focus. My focus was to heal and heal myself. And I'm basically there. So, a lot of it is a work in progress. A lot of it still has cardboard and it looks crazy and tacky, whatever you want to think. But in a few years, it's going to be beautiful. I know it. I know it. I know it. So whatever process you are in with your garden now, just envision the future. Just take your time, enjoy the process, pick your plants, plant your plants, just enjoy it, because that's what I'm doing. And the videos coming up will be focused on the vegetable garden, because growing the foods, growing the tomatoes, the peppers, the onions, the okras, the brassicas, just, I'm excited. Well, thank you for being on this garden tour with me. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Hopefully I got through everything, and hopefully I stay consistent and post one of these videos every month. That is my aim. That's my aim. Hopefully I stay consistent and post one every month. Okay, until my next video, you guys. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys in the comment section. Bye.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, 'cause I had something to say, blew everybody away.